Ahoy, mateys. I'll tell you what, it was zooming right along. Time was zipping by, and then, of course, Holly needed something. I'm like, I don't have time. Okay, but we're all here. Oh, my goodness. Well, hang on. There we go. It's been an eventful afternoon. I was able to 90% of the roof on the exterior of the motorhome synchronicity is clean enough now that I can paint it. I won't be able to reach the middle. I can at least paint underneath the deck, and I might be able to paint the front half of the entire roof if things go well. But when I finally got it clean enough to where, okay, it's drying out, I'll start painting on the side that is dry, because the wind was blowing, the sun shines on it, so, and then plus I have a rag to make sure everything's dry before I start painting. And then I use some Windex just to make sure the surface is ready for me. Don't have to do any sanding. That paint is so old that all you gotta do is wipe it with a rag, and the paint will adhere to it, no problem. No, I didn't have any mail for you, Carl. Welcome aboard, Linda. Here's Todd. He's waiting for his scratch-off ticket. That'll be after Holly, Todd. Awesome sauce, Linda. There's Sandy. Welcome aboard, dear. Let's see. Am I missing anyway? I know Kenny shared us out. Thank you, Kenny. The Gypsy was here, the Vanilla Gorilla, but they've got a live going on at the same time. So, hey, it happens. That's just how it goes. So, I think I mentioned this morning that Dennis, my neighbor, was going to a wedding, his daughter getting married. Just about 15 minutes ago, this is why I was so rushed. Here he comes driving by as I'm going in the house to get ready for this live stream. I'm like, whoa! He waves at me like, oh. So I walked down to his house as fast as I could. Well, I'll be right back out. I gotta let the dog out. Oh my God. So he goes in and lets the dog out. Finally, he comes out about 3-4 minutes. I'm really running late. But I finally got a couple of pictures of him in his duds that he wore to the wedding. That's the last time I'm sure we'll see him dressed up. But, yeah. The idea now is, what shall we call him? He looks like a rock and roll star. I was thinking maybe Dennis and the Shenanigans. Then I thought, well, maybe, how about Dennis and the Despicables? You tell me which one you like better. Oh, here's a picture I took. I'll maybe show it to you a little later, too. Just for fun. Okay. Man, there he is. By his garage. I said, gee, you said you had to dress everything as black. He had to black out with spray paint on his tennis shoes, black hat, black shirt, black pants. Everybody except for the bridegroom was dressed in black for this wedding. I thought that was pretty cool. Then I asked him, so well, you had to drive the black car. He said, well, no, not really, but I'm getting a pop-up. Finance Buzz. Now, I never asked for anything from them. And I've blocked most of I thought I blocked most of them. Cats are cool. You know what's even cooler? No, I don't. I don't want any pop-ups right now. So anyways, I guess he had a great time. He had spaghetti spilled on his pants. He tried to wipe it off before I took his picture. Grommet kit, awesome. Yeah, bring it along if you want, if it doesn't take up too much space, Linda. Because I'll have the green screen with me. I'd like to put some grommets in it. Dennis and the Desperado sounds good too. I'm going to write that down. Okay, that's from Sandy. I'll tell him. He might be watching. I don't know. I think Caleb, the other neighbor's watching. There's Nancy Drew. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. So, yeah, this afternoon I did painting, except towards the end here, and I'm going to definitely have to go back out there after we're all done live streaming, just to make sure I cover things up. In case it rains, there is a 40% chance by morning. I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to put stuff away. Got a new cooler I want to put away because it's not running on 12 volt right now. It's running on a transformer that converts, AC to DC 12 volt. It works beautiful. I only paid $10 for it. I can hear the fan squeaking just a little bit, but I think a quick squirt of silicone will take care of that. Thank you, Linda. We used to stick other things under the seats. Well, the full ones that weren't open.
How many you got there today, Jack?
How many what? Oh, so far there's 7, Holly. The usual crowd is here.
What?
I said the usual crowd is here. Linda and Todd. Sue's not showed up yet, but she'll be around. Carl's here. Sandy's here.
Well, I got a little bit for him.
Nancy's here.
I got a little bit for him today.
Holly's got a little bit for you today. She's pretty well ready. The king of bargains, yes. Yeah. Excuse me. So, let's see. We got Sandy is new tonight. Nancy's new tonight. Linda's heard the story. I'll tell it in a few months. Comment of the week went to Badge. It was on the video that I did about working on the John Deere. I had it, its nose up in the air because it had a steering problem. And I had already figured out what it was, but then Badge sent me a thing saying, this is what it is. He was absolutely right. So we were kind of both right. But I was glad that he watched my video and said something. That's special to me to have Badge say something. Keep the power cords under there. Oh, make room. Okay. It shouldn't be too big of an item. We don't have to do it. Well, I don't do, excuse me. I don't do green screen on Wednesdays. So we don't have to worry about it as soon as we get set up for our camps. They can wait, Thursday, Friday, whenever, because I won't go live with green screen until Saturday. Like today, noon and 6 p.m. So, there's Sue. Welcome aboard. Good to have you back. Trying to think. What else new happened this afternoon? Not much. Ringo and Zara are back. Welcome aboard. Yeah, we'll give this a few more minutes and see if we got more than 10 in the yard, and then we'll in the yard on the poop deck. And then we'll get into that little story about how I got scammed and almost lost 95 bucks. Well, I haven't got it back yet, but pretty confident that the bank is going to get the money back or give me the money back. That doesn't mean that somebody isn't screwed, because I bet the company that screwed me has already got their money in their hand. So who pays for this mistake? And it happens all the time, every day, to lots of people. KT Spirit, welcome aboard, as in hola. One crock today. Yep, slow day. Lurking and working. All right. Down in Holland. Yes, please, KT Spirit 1, share away. If you want me to bring you up on the screen, I can do that. Maybe. I've got 2 bars and 4G. Sometimes it might be difficult to bring you up and have it enough bandwidth to make it worthwhile. But you can come up if you'd like. Otherwise, just put it in the chat and I'll repeat it for you if you need me to. I corrected the show more. You'll see that Todd guessed Lori's Way last week, and that's why his ticket is waiting till tonight. I've got it. I still got to get it. When Holly comes on, I'll go get it. It's in the bedroom. And then just in case, I got an extra ticket in case somebody guesses the channel tonight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get blue herons every now and then. Grommet kit is in the van under the seat. Well, Linda, guess you could step out because I wasn't talking about anything important anyways. Thank you. Thank you. That'll be a nice little project. You know, I've never used one, but it can't be that hard. I would think we hem the edge, just fold it over. We don't have to sew it. And then just grommet it every probably a couple feet. Bring my hammer. Okay, definitely have that. Let's see. Well, my big list is outside, but I'll write that down. Yep, bring hammer. I do have another list of stuff and tools. I usually have quite a few tools. And I'm sure that, you know, if I don't have the tool, Tim will. The Parrot Outreach Society in Punta Gorda had 28 rescue parrots stolen. I heard this. The parrots put up a fight, so I fear the worst. But if anyone has any info, there is a $20,000 reward. I didn't hear about a reward, but I did hear that the parrots had disappeared. Timmy Ray, welcome aboard. Yeah, that is terrible, KT. Timmy, if somebody stole parrots, you don't have any dead parrots, are jeepers. Yeah, well, you're not near Punta Gorda, so yeah. You know, special needs parrots, wow. Yeah. You know, why would somebody do that? You know, if they stole them in order to resell on the black market, let's say, or, you know, for whatever reason, at a bargain price on Facebook Marketplace, let's say. They're stupid. Of course, I always hear about something stupid happening in Florida. I mean, our local radio station has, in the morning, about 5:30 in the morning, on the morning show, they usually have 5 interesting things that they're going to talk about. And I swear, I used to turn them on every morning. I haven't lately, but about twice a week there'd be some story out of Florida that was ridiculous. Man, that's just sad. You know why? Oh, the answer is usually money. That's true. Follow the money. Yeah, for stupid stuff. It is. It is, Sue. That's what our local radio station says. If some criminal is going to do something stupid, it'll happen in Florida. Hey, you're back already? I thought you went live. I was wondering why nobody was here. Everybody was over at your live. Welcome aboard. It's good to have you here. Yeah, Florida, man. Okay. Guess, by the way, this is from the feature channel. I don't know if anybody can tell me what it is, but it is from the feature channel. And this is another one. It's just slightly on the odder side, but I don't know. It kind of looks like a bird to me. You see there's the beak, and there's the eyeball. It's not alive. Oh, it was just a premiere. Okay, well, not just a premiere. It was your premiere. And I didn't attend. I'll try to get to the replay. Everybody else do that too. Sue, can you put Gypsy? Their stuff is great, by the way. As you know, they've been the featured channel here. But please put their link up for me. All right, Timmy. Don't worry, she won't run away with me. You know, you're safe. Looks like rocks. So your guess is One Jaws Jr. Well, okay, that is actually a pretty good guess, considering kind of that it does look like Jaws a little bit. But actually, it's an oddball angle. It's inside a large warehouse, but it is a used spacecraft. You betcha, Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. There we go. There's your link. So anyone who doesn't have the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, or you just forgot last time, click on them. They got some great stuff. Seriously. Now, I'm guilty of not watching them lately. But as you know, I'm getting pretty busy with M22 coming up, and the township's still on my ass and stuff like that. MLSO. I don't get the acronym MLSO. Yeah, Rocket Man. You know, you said that earlier, Sandy, didn't you? So you might have a clue as to who the feature channel is. Yeah, this week. The main event for M22 will be Thursday through Sunday. I'm going to arrive, that would be the 22nd through the 25th. I'm going to arrive on Wednesday, the 21st. And just kind of relax a little bit for the first few hours. And then Thursday, you know, hook up with Kevin, find out what we need to do, anything, stuff like that. Yeah, it's going to be epic. There's a lot of people coming. It's easily twice as big, if not more, than last year. Some channels coming out of Canada, like Tumbleweed RV Life will be there. They're arriving tomorrow. Lance, Boomer, Boondocking with Boomer. Lance is coming. I don't know what day he's arriving, but he's coming. There's a few people from quite a ways away. Oh, Nate. I would think Paul is coming too, but I haven't been clued in. Yeah. So, yeah, an almost Canadian and probably a true Canadian. Jeepers. There's probably a few more Canadians coming. Tim is coming all the way from California. That's Mobang $3. And I believe Navy Todd, don't know for positive. She's kind of left that open. So, hey, that's Tina's way. So, $6 a day pass. Yep. Yes, they do have passes. $6 a day. So, come on. If you're in need, I do have a reserve site that no one has claimed yet. There's another thing they're doing this year. If you have a smaller rig, for instance, Linda has a smaller van. She and who's on your site, Linda? In other words, they know that there's going to be a lot more than us, but that for the same price, you can have 2 different RVs on the same site. So let's say you're staying, I'm staying 5 days. Basically, it's $140. But if somebody could fit on my site, which I can't, but if I was able to split my site, then it would be half of that, $70. James Catanese has got site 73, I think, or 72. If I'm not mistaken, Marshall is on his lot. Oh, yes, Mobang. Tim, we just mentioned him. He's going to be on Linda's lot. A Captiva. Is that like 20 feet? Oh, you don't have a camper. Hammock tent or sleep in the car. You can do that. They have tent sites. I don't know what the cost of this. Linda probably does. Or she may just know. She doesn't tent camp. But they do have those. Somebody else I know is tent camping. Dirk. Dirk? Did I say that right? Anyways, Turk 10 half from Byron Center. His motorhome is not ready, or his whatever rig he's got. I was thinking he had a Class A, but anyways, he's coming. But he's tent camping. So, I mean, come on up. Louise is the person in the office there that is the best one to talk to, but I mean, the other girls are good too. There is you've probably seen him, a camp maintenance guy on YouTube and a lot of our different live streams and stuff. He's coming. Well, actually, he's already there. Actually, he's always there. The camp maintenance guy, Troy, and his wife, he live there. So we've got some inside information there. 35, but you can double with someone for $6. I don't know. Yeah, okay. They'll explain it to you on the phone. Or you can go to the Facebook page. I think there's information there. Kevin could definitely tell you, but he's probably running out of time now. I'm sure he's getting busy because he's the #1 organizer. And I'm not even #2, but I'll help. I'll fill in whatever I can do. So, however that works. Hope Bus is here. Welcome aboard. This is great. So we got enough people here. I'm going to my story of what happened. Now, Linda's heard it, and Sue has heard it. Todd, I think, has heard it. But anyways, back on September 2, I was pretty excited. I went online and I typed in Google kayaks for sale. You know, thinking maybe I could get I didn't really want an inflatable, although it didn't come off. But I want a solid body kayak. So, you know, I was pretty much have a little, you know, in the little boxes. You Google something like that, the little boxes, this company, that company, Amazon, and then more Amazon because they have so many to choose from. Then other companies pop in there. Well, this one that caught my eye, the company's name was Leavey, Leavey. And wow. And I read the ad, I clicked on the ad, got the specifications, and believe it or not, they were selling 2 kayaks. 2 for the price of less the price of 1 normal. Solid. And the paddles came with it, you know, the double paddle, whatever. Yeah, 2. Oh, this is great. And I thought, wow, that's a cheap price. But, you know, coming right straight out of China, the factory, I'm like, okay. And in the back of my mind, something seemed weird. But anyways, I said, okay, shot the credit card thing and then popped up email for the tracking. And they even suggested a company that I could track with. So I clicked on that tracking and I downloaded something to check to see where my order was, you know. I was in China for a few days and then it was on a plane for a couple of days, it seemed like, and then it was at the USPS. And, you know, and it said the same thing, USPS. And I didn't get a chance to check it on Thursday. But on Thursday, I did get a package in the mailbox, but I didn't think anything of it until later in the day. I opened it. You know, I figured it was a joke from Linda Barker or Sue. You know, this is a little package that came in. I opened it. I said, what is this? I hate to get robotic and frozen, but I can't do anything about the bandwidth of the signal. I think the MiFi is okay. According to the computer, it is. I'm still at 2 bars and 4G. The Wi-Fi, and I see I just blinked out for a second. Back to the story. I opened it, and here's this thing. I know you can't see it really well with the green screen, but you notice it's kind of see-through. Well, it is in real life, too. I mean, I can turn off the background shots and show you, but I'm not going to do that right now. But I said, what is this? And I'm looking, you know, it's kind of a hoodie. It's too small for me. I can't wear it. I tried it on this morning on the noon show. I can't get it on. But I was still kind of laughing because I was laughing on Thursday when I opened it, like, okay, this has got to be a joke. Because you know what the item is called? Sun protection clothing. You know me. I don't need protection from the sun. And number 2, I hate clothing. Yep. Sun protection clothing. I didn't pay any attention to the tracking number on that bottom. If I had looked at that, I might have all of a sudden been calling the bank or going to the post office, something. I'd have been doing something right then and there. But I didn't do anything until Friday night. I thought, well, I should check on my thing. And I went to the tracking thing. It's 17 Tracking is the name of the company. Don't trust them either. I think I still saved that background screen. I'll put it up here just briefly. So there's my tracking thing. This is a company that Leavey, Eleavey, recommended. You know, and hey, they're great. And I even joined up to have them kind of more or less a permanent package tracking service for me. And it was free, Well, I think that's where all my underlying pop-ups are coming. You know, like I could click on Hope Bus right now. And all of a sudden there'd be a pop-up. I didn't click on any pop-ups. There's an ad popping up. Didn't come from Hope Bus either. I think it's coming from this company. So I'm going to unsubscribe from this company probably later tonight or tomorrow. Whenever I get a minute, I'm going to get rid of them. And do not go to this company because they're in league with that Leavey company, which has now been turned into my bank for fraud. Because it's a typical scam, according to the people at the post office. You see something and it's like, oh, wow, I'll order that. And sometimes it can even be from a company that you think is a legitimate company. You know, like, I don't know, Kohl's, let's say. And you order it and this and that, blah, 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 and then you get this thing in the mail, and that's not what I ordered. Well, it could be too late because you just were scammed, you know, and they get away with it sometimes because, you know, sometimes people don't even catch it. It's way too late. Or they go, oh, it's big deal, I lost $50. So, no, big deal, I don't want to lose $5, not from some scammers. So then the post office told me to get a hold of the bank right away, which I did, and everything's going to be fine. They're sending me a form to fill out because they are tracking scammers like this. I'm like, well, okay, that's good. And I'm, you know, according to what I've been told, that I should be getting the full amount back. So I'm happy, but I should have known better. Who buys 2 kayaks for $95? No. That's crazy. But hey, it's like Linda said, it happened to her one time with some purchase. I'm sure other people here have been screwed over and they just don't want to admit it. There's scams on top of scams out there. So try not to let it happen to you. It will. They did not compromise my card. They did put a flag on it that if somebody from China tries to take out any money, they're not going to. They didn't hit me in the meanwhile, but maybe it's because I didn't have enough money for them to steal. But it's flagged now, and yeah, it's in the process of I'll get my money back. So, and yeah, it is a good laugh. You got to at least roll with it. If they have to give me a new card, fine. I've had it happen once before, where I had to get another card, and if I do, fine. I'll just cash out all the money I have in there, leave the $5 like you normally would. It's a credit union, and I'll just work with cash for however long it takes till I get my credit card back, or a new credit card, which, you know, probably be here by the time I get back from M22, because Monday is when I'll do all this quick, go to the bank and take care of that. Yeah, that's sad. Now, I trust Amazon. And, I've got the Capital One that says, well, you can get it cheaper here, cheaper there. And I'm like, who are they? Oh, I'm going to save $5 if I order from this other company that's cheaper. It's the exact same item. Is it? And how legitimate is that company? And I can almost see how some of these scammers get away with it as well. Some people, their whole life is spent online ordering stuff. Whether it be from eBay or Amazon or Pinterest or Lazy Day, I don't know, all those different companies. Yeah, I know. I get the same stuff, KT. I really do. It's ridiculous. You've won at Walmart. How can I win anything at Walmart? I don't shop there, number one. Number two, I've never entered a contest. And Lowe's, same thing. Sure, I shop at Lowe's, but I never entered any contests. I don't enter contests. I have those things in the store. Sometimes you fill it out, you could win a battery drill, let's say, or a Sawzall, or some tool is usually what you can win. I don't fill those out because they want your email. Well, no. Enough scammers have got my email already. I don't need somebody else to have it. So, yeah. And then I get this confirmation. I even get them where it says, your order shipped. But I didn't order anything. All they do is waiting for you to click on it. Oh, we just need you to confirm your address and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no. Ain't happening. Yes, I have heard that, Cyndi. I've not ever had a problem with Amazon products. Yeah, that's good that you contacted them. Yeah. Amazon. Oh, I love that. That's hilarious, Amazon. I'm going to remember that. Sue's nickname, Grandma. The grandkids. I love this.
About 15 for me.
15 minutes for Holly by Golly. Okay. Amazon. Because they get gifts from Grandma through Amazon. I love this story. That's excellent. I love it. That's worth repeating. Linda and I will tell each other the same story around the campfire Wednesday night. No, we won't get that trashed. Sandy's rolling on the floor laughing out loud. That's excellent. Definitely excellent. Ordered an iPhone, yeah. Talk to him in India, yeah. My friend Sensei Don, he'll answer these scam calls. And I always know he's talking to a scammer because he'll go, I'm fine, how are you? And I know it's a scammer at that point in time. And then pretty soon he'll go, click. And then he blocks the call. I don't even know how to do that, but he does. There's Roy and Becky. Welcome aboard. We were just talking about scammers, and then you guys show up. No, I'm kidding. It was just part of life in general where I got screwed by, this is the tracking company, but the company that I ordered stuff from was called Leavey, Leavey. And they, as said, they looked like a legitimate company. Yeah, they're not. And for all I can think, this isn't a legitimate company either. Well, they might be a legitimate company, but they're in cahoots with the scammers. And they get you to sign up because they're so good at tracking your packages. So I signed up, and suddenly I am getting ads coming out of my ass on YouTube, in my email, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to cancel that bullshit. All right. You live for scam calls. You know, Sensei Don says he kind of looks forward to them too, just to give them a hard time. You know, I love it when they, no offense. No offense against anyone's religious leanings. However, it don't matter how, whatever their faith is. Whatever name they call God by, I'm okay. I'm not real fond of this Satanist, but well, it's, yeah. But, you get these calls from, not always India, but hello, my name is Fred, or Frank, or Tony. But you can tell by the accent, they're not necessarily born and raised in this country. And I have so been tempted to say, well, Frank, I don't believe you. I really think your name is Muhammad. Muhammad is like John. It's a very, very common name in the Arab countries, if you will, people of the Islamic faith. There's lots of Muhammads. Lots of them. I haven't dared to do it, but I may someday. If I was still drinking, I probably would. All right. Camperman Kevin had a funny video today about how he played along with a scam call about Dish Network. Oh, cool. I may have to try and remember to watch that. I love Camperman Kevin. He's great. Amazon, yeah, so yeah, I know. Like the links or the attachments to the HTTPS / what? Oh yeah, I had it happen too, KT. I had a guy just swearing at me in a different language. The only part I caught was asshole. Timmy Ray, lucky dog since Mr. Jackson went on all boards. Can I get on board and blow a horn because I like to blow a horn? Well, thank you, Timmy Ray. Welcome aboard. So, is anyone ready to start guessing who the featured channel is? I did put up a couple different backgrounds than what we had this morning. I'm sorry about the thumbnail. I don't know how that happened. It shows me. Well, I'm not the featured channel. The noon one had a screenshot from this featured channel. In fact, I think it was, I want to say it was this one. In fact, I know it was this one. This was the thumbnail from this morning. Or at noon. Oh, I see. You wanted to get all board and blow the horn. Okay. James is asking, is it Frank Cancel? Nope, it's not Frank Cancel. All right, let me put my link, and if Timmy, I won't know if it'll work. Let's see, send this link to your guests. Okay, let me see if this works. I will put the link over here. Do I do Control C? Dream on Wheels. No, it's not them. I'm pretty sure the man is single. I have not seen any pets. I can't seem to get that thing to post. Let me look here. Invite. Let me try this. Control C. And Control V. There. Give that a try, Timmy. Yes, sole person, part-time. We did establish that it's a male solo person, part-time RVer. And the rest are screenshots. Let's see here. Settings. Virtual background. This person is well-traveled. So I suppose to hit enter. Hang on. Okay, now maybe you can click on it. It's a tow behind. Adventures in the Heartland with his dad at home. You know, yeah, he's solo, single. I catch you, Roy. Sue has a Mobang for your bucks. Well, Sue, you know that we've featured Tim already. I think it was on the 20th of, no, it was last October, not too long after M22 last year. We featured Tim. Yeah, there you go, Linda. That's exactly right. I couldn't remember the exact day. I wanted to say the 20th, but 21st. I just happened to see that when I was going through Showmore trying to copy it by holding control and scroll over with the stupid keyboard mouse that I'm trying to scroll down and it runs out. So I have to try to walk my fingers as I'm holding down control. It doesn't always work very well. No, it is not Nate from Land Cloud. It's a good guess, though, because, you know, he's single. I thought he got married, but Tina says, no, they didn't get married. That was what she called clickbait. Hey, it's Charles, Timmy's dad. Put some toilet paper at the TV because he's not the channel we're watching all the 40th. Yeah, you're not the featured channel tonight, Timmy. That's hilarious. I did try to put up a link if you want to come aboard. It's in the chat. I don't know if it'll work because I don't know. 2 reasons. I think the link would probably work, but the bandwidth, I'm already kind of fading in and out and sounding robotic from time to time here. So there might not be enough bandwidth to have 2 people up here on my screen. We can try. Fishing game on your phone. Yeah, clickbait. Linda, I have to trick you. You guys are too smart for the average bear. That was a clue, by the way. Bear is a clue. There was another clue this morning. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, the name of the channel. Well, let's put it this way. I get it mixed up with another channel that I did mention this morning. It has to do with a stripper pole. Just saying. Jimmy Ray's dad has to speak for him. KT Spirit 1, that's funny. Usually Charles will come on because Timmy's racing on Saturday nights. Now, I don't know what he's doing right now. Carl says at some point I'm going to have to take all these channels and dates and push them into a database of easy pickings. A little lazy. Well, you just go into show more and there they are, unless you want them alphabetical and size of channel, things like that. But it's more fun if you forget to look at show more and then you guess something that's already been featured. One channel was actually featured twice, Whoa Nelly, and that was my fault because I didn't remember that I had already featured them. I didn't even read my own show more. RV weekends, Linda asks. Okay, tomorrow I have to do laundry, clean the rig, and I have a small body issue on the rig to fix. Oh, I was worried that you had a body issue. Well, yeah, if the mosquitoes get in, they're going to attack your body. Timmy's sitting there watching Mr. Jack. Okay. So, Linda, what makes you think it might be RV weekends? He is on an island today. Oh, I see. So it's probably an island in Florida, correct? Is Robert on an island in Florida? Or an island near Big Bear in California? Or Cape Canaveral? Or Robert's son works at Cape Canaveral I'm near Cape Canaveral, I believe, for, what's the name of, Blue Origins? Yeah, Blue Origins. Tim's back. You get him confused with weekend RVing? Yes, I do all the time. I've gotten to where I can remember if Millie and James come on, their logo is green. RV weekends. Wait a minute. See, I'm already screwing it up. RV weekends and weekend RVing. Yeah, which one's which? Weekend RVing, I believe, is Millie and James, whom we all know. And I bet it was the stripper pole reference that clued you in. Because I owe Millie the stripper pole thing. I doubt that I'll get it done before M22. There's no time. I had way too much going on. Yeah, RV week is Robert, correct. So anyways, Linda has guessed correctly that the channel is Robert and it's RV weekends, not weekend RVing. So Linda gets a chance for a scratch off if we have time tonight. I think we will. As long as we got a good signal going, we'll do Todd's and then we'll do Linda's. So full time. Oh no. I mean, well, good, I guess. Title, registration tags, and it's official. That's so cool, Carl. In less than a year, life has really changed for you from what it was before. Even though you were kind of planning on certain things, but God has smiled on you, and here you are, just coming along. How much longer, Holly?
What?
How much longer? Linda just won. Okay. Let's see. I should get a better background for her. Let me look here. Let's find a really good background. How about dolphins? No. Flowers would be good. But first, do this quick a second. Yeah, that's fantastic, Carl. Hey, sometimes we don't always realize the blessings that we get from God. But we're all blessed.
I'm coming.
All right. Who does Robert remind you of?
Here I come.
All right. I'm trying to get out of your way. I'm trying to give you a good background. Because the one that's up there, well, yeah, it would just be distracting.
Whatever, let's go.
It'd be distracting.
Damn it.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going to fall down.
All right. Here comes Holly.
Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh wow, look at the flowers. Oh, I need more. There. Oh. Let me catch my breath this moment, folks. I'll be right with you. Oh. 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 Excuse me. That felt good. Howdy, folks. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. Hello, James. Hello, Carl H. Hey, Lucky Dog. Hi, Timmy Ray. Hi, Todd. Hey, Gypsy Vanilla Gorilla. Hi, how you doing? Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Thank you. Okay. Hey, I thought Linda was here. Where'd Linda go? Linda Barker, you around? Well, maybe I should just start right out. Okay? Well, there's this really dense orderly in the hospital, right? For example, he was told to go to this man's room and shave him for an abdominal surgery, right? So he ends up shaving his whole body because he couldn't figure out where the abdominal was, right? So what happens next? He goes out and he tells the head nurse that he shaved his whole body. And then she said, hi, Linda. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Lucky Dog. Anyway, he went to the head nurse and he told her, well, I shaved his whole body. She goes, well, what did he have to say about it? He goes, nothing until I did the aftershave lotion. Okay. Nobody's liking it. Well, I do have some news for you. There's this old gangster. He was a multimillionaire, of course. And he was going to purchase his own airline, right? Well, but he's advertising for it that he's going to purchase it. But he's going to have 3 classes instead of just regular and first class. Well, his are going to be tourist, first class, and freak out. Hi, Jill. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Hope you guys come often and a lot. Hi, Timmy Ray, the king. Hey, Linda, you're here. I'm so happy. Hey, you know what? There was a code at the Miss America contest to get into all the doors and everything, in the dressing rooms. You'd never believe what it was. It was 36, 24, 36. Hey, Ringo and Czar, how you doing? Nice to have you join us. Hi. Well, I've got some more for you here. Hope you guys are ready for some of this. I'm not sure I'm ready for some of this. Don't worry, I've been behaving myself. Or I will behave myself anyway. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, folks. Kind of thirsty. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Okay. There's these three guys that got lost in the jungle, right? And these cannibals found them, tied them up, brought them to their huts and stuff, and to their campsite. Anyway, one of the cannibals asked one of the men, "Now we give you one request. We will grant you one request before we skin you and make canoes out of you." So the guy says, "Oh boy, I'd like to have one full night of all kinds of beautiful girls all around me all night long." So he did. Then the next day, they skinned him and made a canoe out of him. The next day, and then they went to the second guy, and he says, "Well, what would be your request?" He says, "Oh, I want to have a feast all night long, so I can just pay right out all night long." So they did. And then they skinned him and they made a canoe out of him. Then they went to the third guy. And the third guy says, and they asked the third guy, "What do you want for your last request?" He says, "A fork and a knife." And he says, and so they gave him that. And then he got up and says, "I'll be damned if you're going to make a canoe out of me." Timmy Ray the King. You do Timmy Ray the King, Linda? R. Okay. You know how when they're done golfing, hi, Jill. Excuse me. They get changed back into their street clothes, their business clothes, what have you. Well, these two guys were doing that, and one of them happens to turn around and sees that the other one is wearing a bra. He says, "You're wearing a bra." He goes, "Yeah, I know." "How long you been wearing a bra?" "Since Saturday when my wife found it in my in the glove compartment." Sorry, I missed that. Who is Carl H? Who is the Carl H? Timmy Ray wants to know. Oops, sorry, I'm spreading gossip. They're writing to each other instead of me. Oh, thank you, Linda. I'm glad you're listening. Boy, you must be, what do they call that? Doing two things at once? God, I'm blanking today. Thank you, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. This guy walks into the psychiatrist's office and says, "Doc, I have a problem. Nobody listens to me." And the doctor jumps up and says, "Next!" Ahoy to the captain, wherever he is hiding. Oh, he's in the other room listening in on me, I think. Jack, are you there?
Yes.
Jill says ahoy to the captain.
Jill.
Ahoy, Jill, he says. Okay, he is right there. Okay. There's this guy walking down the street, right? And he says to this other guy, boy, I've been walking down this street for blocks and I haven't seen a cop yet. The other guy says, yeah, I know. Then the guy says, stick him up. Oh, Timmy Ray the King, hi. I never heard of this Carl H. YouTube channel. Oh, I don't know about he's the hermit with the Wi-Fi. That's what he says. Carl H., the hermit with the Wi-Fi. Boy, I'm actually sitting here sweating today. Must be super humid or Jack's computer's super hot. Whew. I'm thirsty again. Oh, here's something in the news. You know that old lady that falls down and then she done a commercial? She's the one that says, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Well, come to find out, she's suing that company that made those devices. Anyway, her attorney is really worried that she might not show up in court as a witness in her own defense. The reason why he's worried is because he's not sure if anybody's picked her up from the floor yet. So he'd be there in time, you know. You get it? It's nice to meet you, Carl H. That's what Timmy Ray the King said. I gotta blow my nose, folks. Excuse me. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay, here's a couple nice ones for you. What's alstatophobia? Alstatophobia. Oh, got a darn pop-up. Where's the house at? It's way up there. Okay. That felt good. Still determined dinner options. Still determining. Oh, okay. What is kosher phobia? The fear of being chased and hung upside down on hooks by two huge chickens. Darn pop-up. Okay. No, it's not the fear of car insurance. It's the fear of coming home and finding your mate in good hands. For the alstatophobia. Yikes, I was jumping jokes. Sorry. Oh, this lady, she goes into this restaurant, right? And she asks the waiter, do you have frog's legs? He says, yes, we do. Yes, I do. And she says, well, how do you keep from jumping out of your pants? You guys are catching up to me now, huh? I was at a salon and this really big woman came in and wanted her hair dyed, but I was under the dryer and she wanted her hair dyed, but she was talking about a massage also. And she was also talking about being on a budget. I was under the hair dryer and I lifted it up and said, well, if I were you, I'd just flip a coin. Heads, I'll get the hair dye. Tails, I'll get the massage. Okay. Not much on that one. Nobody's moving. Okay. One woman said she had a really bad toothache. So she goes to the dentist and she was just in agony. And she tells the dentist, I'd rather have a baby than have this tooth pulled. And the dentist says, well, make up my mind which height to put the chair at. Making you think today, huh? Oh, this is one of my news flashes now. In my opinion, if you girls are single, watch out for those guys that'll spin you 3 times when you're out on the dance floor with them, because they're just trying to make you dizzy so you'll go home and sleep with them. Groan, ha ha ha, groan. Linda. You're funny but mean. Yeah, groan. The pain. Arr. It's supposed to be grin, not groan. All right. There's this detective. He calls his captain over to point out that he knew he had heard of something similar to the jewelry robber that him and his partner were working on finding right then. Anyway, and he shows the file to the captain. Then his partner points out, this guy in the file has been dead for several years. Then the captain says, well, he's got an alibi. And then his partner says, yeah, an airtight alibi, so to speak. Thank you, Nancy Drew. Well, a friend of mine asked me for $150, for coffee. And I says, why in the heck do you need $150 for coffee? And she says, well, you expect me to go have coffee in this outfit? I'm back, doggy break. Hi, lucky dog. Sure, he was just snacking on his wife's dinner. That's what it was. Okay. Dang, I'm thirsty again. And I got to blow my nose again, I think. No, I don't have to blow my nose. Sometimes I just got to. It's the air going up there, and it's tickling them hairs, makes it feels like something's trickling down. Excuse me. That felt good. Well, there's these 2 couples, the Joneses and the Thompsons, right? And one day, the Thompsons went to visit the Joneses. And the Joneses' husband came and answered the door, and they come in. Then all of a sudden, Mrs. Jones comes running down the stairs, all wrapped in saran wrap. And then Mr. Jones says, I don't know what's gotten into her. Ever since she's joined this marriage enlightenment program, she's been weird, like for the past week. She's been very strange. Anyway, then Mrs. Thompson said, she's wrapped in saran wrap. And then Mr. Jones says, well, maybe she's having an affair with Glad, Mr. Glad. Well, then the next day, this is another one. Hi, Timmy Ray. Laugh out loud. Thank you, Jill. I'm telling them I'm trying to rush, I guess, tonight. Guys, I'm sorry. Guess that's what I get for wanting to watch the shows on TV, too. Well, the next day, anyway, Mrs. Jones went to see Miss Thompson. They're best friends, you know. And Mrs. Thompson asked her why she was wrapped in the saran wrap. And then she explained to her that the marriage enlightenment program, you know, encourages them to have role play, to do role play. And then Mrs. Thompson asked her, what kind of a role play were you doing with saran wrap? I was leftovers, Mrs. Jones said. Did I say that right? Mrs. Thompson asked her why she was wrapped in the saran wrap. Then Miss Jones said, I was supposed to be leftovers. You know how you put leftovers in saran wrap? Nobody's getting them. Okay. Thank you, Linda. I kind of sucky today. I'm sorry I was rushing and everything today. But I loved all your comments. You had a buffalo chicken wrap and a cheddar broccoli casserole. Oh, we're doing my vegetable beef casserole, which I'll be making tonight. But I'll be making Jack one to take with him up north. I'll be making it Tuesday night. He'll be there with it Wednesday. So for whenever you're having your potluck up north, the M21 meetup, is it? M22 meetup. I'm sorry. I'm not going to go because, you know, I it's too much work for me. And I'm just not ready for it yet. I'm not breathing exactly perfect for that yet. So I'll just stay here with the air and my little kiddie pool and do what I can. You are doing good, Holly. I was distracted here. Oh, you want me to go over them all again? Mr. Rap. No. Mr. Glad. You know Glad Rap? Jill? Mr. Glad. Like Glad Rap? Get it? Thanks for the casserole, Holly. Oh, I bet you'd be fun to hang out with. Well, I am sometimes. When I'm not yelling at Jack, if you ask him, that's all I do am. You're not going, Timmy Ray, to the M22? It's too far to go, but is there a racetrack there? No, there's one there's a Berlin racetrack right in Walker by us. And then you got the dragways, you know, the Martin Dragway down there, and you got the Winston Dragway down there. Then you got MIS, which is like Pontiac, I think, is where MIS is. It's been so long since I've been there. It's been like, gosh, early 90s. We used to spend the weekend in the Midway, you know, like 5 couples, and that was just awesome. That was a blast. Be there all weekend, you know. Oh, that was a blast. You bring all your own food and shit. We're out there grilling and camping, and yeehaw. Beers and booze all around us all day, all night. I was much younger then. I was like late 20s when we did that. Oh, God, I'm saying my age now. Anyway, is Jack around or no, he ain't leaving until Wednesday morning. That's why I got to make the casserole Tuesday night for him to take up there to share with all of you. I'm the only naturalist here. No, I'm a naturalist. I'm staying home too, Carl. But so I think Jack's going to be doing a live stream by himself next Saturday. That's all right. That gives me an extra week to have more for you when he comes back. Anyway, I better turn this back over to Jack. So, this was Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. I hope you enjoyed, and please come back. I will be back with you in 2 weeks. I think Jack won't be home until Sunday, so he'll be on his own on Saturday. So I will see you later on. Love all of you, and please tell all your friends. I'm glad there's so many people in today. I wish there was more, and I'm sorry that I flubbed up so many jokes today. I feel horrible about it. I'll do better next time. I promise, or at least I'll try. Oh, excuse me. Peace out. I'll turn you back over to Captain Jack Scrapper. Love you all. Bye. That felt good. Peace out.
Oh, thank you. Ah, shoot. Hang on. You did good. Oh, my goodness. A little bit delay there when I left Todd and Linda's tickets on the TV set. But anyways, we have them here. All right. I'm not going to go back to the comments. we'll get started here. I forgot to save Lori's Way, her thumbnail from last week. I didn't save it. But oh, hi, Joe. Never ask questions you don't want answers for, yeah. Anyway, as most of you know, Todd Johnson correctly guessed last week Saturday night's channel. And I think we were just out of time or out of something that we didn't do the scratch off for him. So that's going to happen here in a few minutes. And then if Linda wants to do hers, we can do that tonight, or we can save it till what? Next Saturday night? That's totally up to you, Linda. We've got plenty of time tonight to do 2 scratch-offs, whichever you would like. Or I can bring it to you and give it to you Wednesday, and you can scratch it off yourself. Wouldn't that be different? Todd wants big money, so we know we're going to do that. His is number 1, as a matter of fact. It has the number 1 on the bottom of the ticket. Now, some of the things that are green on this ticket, which is most of it, are going to fade out when I try to show it because we have a green screen. Use a quarter. I don't even know if I have one of those with me. Let me look. Holly, did you steal my dime? I see a penny. Well, ain't that a fine how do you do? Here's a penny, here's a nickel, here's a dime, here's a, believe it or not, here's a quarter. I'll use a quarter. since that seems to be the coin of preference. Me to play in the slot machine. That may happen, Timmy. Blaine has said, come on down several times. So one of these days, it probably won't be with Synchronicity. It might be with Fortuitous. It probably won't be until maybe around Christmas. We'll see. Because I probably won't be able to actually go anywhere until about Christmas and do some camping. But the nice thing about going to Hartford is that, you know, I can stay overnight in the parking lot. So you think Tow to win because of a quarter? I do have lots of names there, Joe. And you're going to be surprised. I don't know. I won't get it done in the next couple of days, but when I do get around to doing the butcher block for the countertops in Synchronicity for the kitchen, all of the names of the crew and all the names that have been on this channel so far will be engraved in the butcher block top. So I have the tools for it, the punches. And I tested them out the other day, and I will do an introduction. I'll come to Louisiana someday. I have friends in Mississippi. I have friends in Arkansas. Yeah. I know I'll be down that way at some point. You know, want to see Slow-Mo's place down there in your state. Yeah, there's a bunch of casinos in Michigan. I've been to quite a few of them. I haven't been to all of them. I know there's some in the Upper Peninsula that I've not. I've gone to the one in St. Ignace. I think that's Keweenaw. But then there's another one, Keweenaw, that's over towards Keweenaw Bay on Lake Superior. Yep, Tucson's waiting for me, Joe. And you got casinos full. There's a plus. I know there's one at Parker. I don't know. I'll be getting over to Parker. I don't know what's going on, to tell you the truth. It's in God's hands. But I do plan on seeing Blaine probably by Christmas. Because it's not that far. It's like, I think it's 70 miles. You know, it's on 94. A little bit to the west of Kalamazoo. And nudist camps. I'm not a nudist. I just don't like clothes. And if I can, I prefer to not be wearing clothes. Of course, you know, in public, you kind of got to wear clothes, so I wear clothes. But, you know, if I was, yeah. And the reason is I want sunshine. I love sunshine. So everybody knows that. Dream on Wheels. Howdy, howdy. Okay, I'm a partial nudist. I'm not a wannabe. I'm just a partial, I guess. I just don't like clothes, and I'd rather get more sunshine. And yeah, the way to do that is don't wear clothes. Vitamin D all over. All right. I could change the background, I suppose. Dream on Wheels, welcome aboard. By the way, Linda won tonight's scratch off by guessing correctly. The channel behind me is Robert, and the channel name is RV Weekends. Is that correct? Yeah, RV Weekends. Not to be confused with Weekend RVing, which more than just me does confuse that. And how I remember, if I'm talking to Millie and James, is Millie and James is green and their logo, and then Roberts is white. So Mom says she's said, look at the man. He is a good-looking man. Ooh, she said, oh, talking to you. Okay. Hey, dreaming. Partial news. Okay. We're working in shirts and shoes to get into the marina store. You'd be surprised what people get away with. Eye bleach is optional. You know, I always see those signs too, and I kind of snicker. You know, shirt and shoes required, and like, okay. Then they throw me out because I don't have trousers. What? Oh, Timmy, good grief. Now I'm going to blush. Most marina stores in Florida. Okay. Every now and then I'll see people go into a store barefoot. Like, I honestly don't think they should, because they could get some kind of crap off the floor. And I might get crap off the floor from them if I went barefoot. So, no. But barefoot outdoors, absolutely. Okay. I'm going to change the background to what? What should I change it to? I do have a picture of Robert, but that's kind of distracting. I have his homepage, but that's distracting too. Let's dream big. If Todd can win enough money, he can go to a Disney cruise. As I understand, according to Robert, this is just before you get to Cape Canaveral, where his son works. His son works for Blue Origins. Keep your briefs handy. Yeah. I think they're in my briefcase. Yep. Thank you for putting up that little link. Might as well put up one for Lori's Way, even though we don't have even a picture of Lori's Way, but we're kind of celebrating Lori's Way because Todd won. So, on guessing her last week. So. Oh, all right. It's a mystery key cash word, like we've been doing as of late, because they seem to be running out of those. I haven't been able to get any the last couple times I've been to the store. They're out of the 5 bonus ones. But anyways, this has bonus words. 1 in each puzzle. Each puzzle is played separately on these, but they use the same 20 letters to make crosswords. And then each puzzle has 1 bonus word that has a key in it. So if you spell the whole word that has the key in it, then you win whatever it says in the bonus prize for one of those puzzles. So it's a little different, but it's still a cash word. Last stop at Everglades. All right. Get scratching. Yes, Joe. Hey, I don't know if you were here, but Linda Barker's going to bring her grommet kit, and I'm going to bring both green screens. Might as well do them both. And my hammer, and she and I are going to just make hems. We're not going to sew the hems, but, on both green screens. Then we're going to put in grommets so that one option can be to use the green screens with pieces of rope or the hooks that are on the magnets. They seem to work a little bit better if you can hook them. It depends on the weather and location. There you go. All right, first letter, Todd, is a P. Anybody got to go pee? I can put up Angela's bathroom here. Yeah. P. Let's see. The letter P is found. I don't see a P yet. Not in first puzzle. Okay, K-Pack. Scrap. And that's a cross letter with the word pod. So we have scrap and pod. I think scrap is a lucky word for us. Planet, pillar, pullover. Okay, that's it for P's. Next letter. My phone beeped for some reason, but I think Holly can just yell at me rather than call me. Unless she's forgotten that I'm right here in the house. We're working on U's now. We have a U in guidance. That's interesting. We have guidance, and we have planet. It's kind of references to the Roberts background shots. Okay, U. More U's. Brunch. Thus. Squid. And that's a cross letter with the word persuade. Persuade. And hue. And that's a cross letter with the word undo. Pullover has a U. And that looks like it's it for the U's. Third letter is a K. Okay? K. Yeah. Sandy was wrong, but hey, it was a guess. Now, wait a minute. I'm missing some. Oh, in the park. Okay. Don't wear the green shirt that you like. I think that's somewhere in one of my... It's in a drawer. Why can't I wear it? It's starting to get chilly, so that's a warmer shirt. It's kind of flannel. K's, what we're looking for K's. KKK, awkward. Keen, and that's a cross letter with the word wake. Any more K's? And that's it for K's. There were no K's in puzzle number 2. An R is the next one. Green screen, green shirt. Oh yeah, green drawers. I'm not sure. I might have some boxers, which I hardly ever wear. I prefer the bikini briefs. They're, they have a little tiny bit of leg. So they're almost a bikini, but not really. I think I have a pair of regular baggy boxer shorts that are kind of green. I don't wear them very often. I'd prefer the bikini boxers, whatever you want to call them. Briefs. Okay, R, container, and nor. There's usually quite a few R's in these. Extra. That's a cross. No, that's not a cross letter. Getting some glare off one of the studio lights. Yarn. I may have to move that light. Brunch and grid. Scrap and persuade. Pillar. Pullover. Yeah, I heard that. Everybody else heard it too, Holly. And forbidden. Okay. I think that's it for ours. Of course, we'll double check. as we go along, and of course at the end. Please tell Bob we need to find the biggest hill on the game and see if 18-wheeler crashes in the middle of the interstate. Yeah, Bob will know. Okay, fifth letter is a T. Somehow I always like T's. Why? Because they're easy to find. Hint. Container. Seattle. Oh no, not Seattle. Settle. 2 T's. One of them is cross with vanity. That's why I'm almost nudist, because I'm so vain. No. I'm so vain. There's a T in Manistee, which is a town in Michigan. It's over on the west shoreline, or the west side of the state, on the shores of Lake Michigan. Been there a few times. There's a casino there too, Little River. Little River Casino is in Manistee, Michigan. Now, waltz, that's a cross word with Manistee, and that waltz is also one of the words that has a key in it. So we'll see what happens. Any more T's? Yes. Thus has a T. I think, oh, there's one. Planet. And that's it for the T's. The next letter is an A. I'm sure we got a couple A's here and there, right? Vanity. I'm so vain. I think the song is about me. Via. Ash. I don't have an apricot beret, or scarf rather. I get that mixed up. Raspberry beret. That's the one I was thinking of. Beret. Extra and awkward. Wake. Waltz. We only need 2 more letters for a mystery word to be spelled. A W and a Z. Let's see. We're working on A's though. Nail. Nailed it. Yarn. We could tell a story. You know, or I could write a story and put it in my briefcase. I do have a story that I'd have to send to BB3. It's been sitting there. I need to send it before I lose it somehow. It's because I'm not keeping it with my briefs.
All right, I better write that one down for next week.
She just heard it. She heard something or got tickled by something. She's writing it down for next week. Oh, you going to drive up to M22?
No, following week, I said.
Oh, okay.
I told everybody I probably won't be on next week.
Okay.
I'll be up north.
Right. Manistee has an A. I has an A. K-Pac has 2 A's. Scrap. Now, on these 2 puzzles, you need 3 words to qualify for any prize. 3 or more words. And that's in puzzle 1 or puzzle 2. Each puzzle is played separately. Still working on A's. We're almost done. Persuade has an A. Pillar. And that's a cross with planet. Lad. And I believe that's it for the A's. We may find another one later. Next letter is a Y. Convey. And what do you think, Todd? There's a Y in vanity. Todd's bored. He probably wants to sleep. Actually, he's down on his knees praying that he has a big winner. Y. Yarn. I has a Y. Oh, let me look. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I was mouthing it as you were saying it.
What?
I was mouthing what you were saying as you were saying it.
I can't hear you.
I was saying it silently at the same time you were. Okay, that's it for Y's. Next letter is J. Leave him Sue at the house. Yeah. Yeah, actually, it isn't looking too bad there, Todd. Real close to getting a mystery word. J. We actually haven't gotten any words yet, but we're not even halfway through. And we got several words that just need one or two letters. Okay, J, J, J. J might be a bummer. I don't recall seeing any J's. Excuse me. That's good. Nope, no J's. J's is a bummer letter. C. I know there's a couple C's. Excuse me. Convey has one. And container. Excuse me. Guidance. Okay. K-Pack. We have spelled the word K-Pack. Brunch. Once. Scrap. Such. Quite a few C's. That might be it for the C's. All right. H. Yeah, no kidding. That's funny. Yeah, Jack starts with a J. That's true. Okay, H. Hint. And Ash. I'm scratching, Joe. Brunch and bus. Just a cross letter with those two words, brunch and bus. Hue and such. I think that's it for the H's. All right. We are now on letter number 11. And it's an M. Manistee. And welcome. Now we got a slim chance of spelling that word, but it is one of the keywords. Mystery key. All right, the bonus word, whatever you want to call it. Next letter is a Q. I don't recall seeing any Q, so it might be like a J, but there wasn't any. Oh, wait, there is. Squid has a Q. Okay, this is why we double check. The next letter is an E. My goodness. You don't always get an A and an E in the same game because they're both very popular letters, and a lot of those, if a letter has an A, it might also have an E in it. And I know there's one in here that does. Okay, convey. Container. That's a cross letter with extra. Subtle has 2 E's. Keen has 2 E's. Manistee has 2 E's. And one of those is a cross letter with the word wake, as in like the wake behind your boat. I. And that's a completed word for puzzle 1. Okay, any more E's in puzzle 1? There's an A that we missed in container. How about that? All right, now we're on puzzle 2. We have an E in persuade, actually 2 E's. And there's a second word spelled in puzzle 2, which is hue, H-U-E. All right, we're still looking for E's. Once. Welcome has 2 E's. Forbidden, that's a crossword with welcome. Planet, it's a cross letter with the word pullover. And I think we can pull over now. So we have 2 words in puzzle 2, so we just need one more to win something. Who's a unicorn? Linda? Yeah. I would say probably. I was going to do a video about unicorns and roses. You know, kind of like peaches and creams, you know, unicorns and roses. My life is mostly peaches and cream. But my unicorns are dead and the roses have wilted. Not true. I'm doing okay. I have a positive attitude. You think? Convey has an O. That's what we're working on right now. The letter O. And there's quite a few of them. Container. Nor. It's a cross letter. All right. Once has an O. Odd has an O. Well, now maybe there isn't as many O's as I thought. Welcome. Well, that word only needs 2 letters yet. Forbidden. I could have swore we were going to spell something with that O. Now, there's a U that we missed in the word such. I just spotted. All right, that's it for O's, it looks like. Getting down there, we have a Z. After this, we only have 5 letters left. A Z, I know I saw a Z somewhere. There is a Z in whatever it is. Waltz. We only need 1 more letter for that mystery key word, which is waltz. So any more Z's? I don't think so. All right, seems to be it for Z's. Okay, we're down to 5 letters. A G. G. Yeah, weed. That's okay. Sorry, Linda. I have a mouse in my pocket. Sometimes I have Little John on my shoulder. Have you met Little John, Jill? He'll be engraved in the thing too. G. G. Guidance. Grid. And that's it for G. A V. A V. There is a V in via, like Phoenix via Tucson. Go to Phoenix, go through Tucson to get to Phoenix. I don't know. Via. Vanity. My favorite word, right? V's. How about any more V's? Nope. All right, we got 3 letters left. A B. Looks like an E, but it's closed. It's a B. I don't recall seeing B's, which has got to be one. Yep, brunch. And forbidden. Okay, we're getting down there. 2 letters left. F. That might be a bummer letter. I don't see any F's. Yep, forbidden. All right. No way we're going to spell that word. Last letter is an I. Hint. Container. Vanity. Grid. Manistee and nail. Grid, quid, pillar. Not looking good, Todd. Close, but no cigar. Forbidden. That's it. Let's double check. Were there any N's for convey? Nope. Hint? No. Nor? No. Container? No. Boy, the M's just kind of wouldn't have been nice to have an M. Same with W's. No W's. There's an R that we missed in the word awkward, but don't have the other letters much. N's, S's. S's would have been nice, but none. An L. Did we have an L? No. No L's. So we had I was the only word that we spelled in puzzle 1. Now we're down to puzzle 2. We had K-Pack, an N, nope, no N's, no S's, no D's. Double check here. I don't see any D's. No N's, no S's, no W's, no D's, no S's, L's, D's, L's, N's, V, there's a V, and pullover, doesn't help. And L, D, M, D, D, N. That's a loser. Sorry, Todd. But better luck next time, just like Linda says. So, Linda, did you want me to scratch it off here live and in person? Or you want me to keep it till I see you at M22? Maybe you can do it on screen live during our, what's that called? Why do we say it? Those crazy cliches. Totally up to you. Whatever you want. I know it's 8 o'clock, Jill, or Jill. I got Jill on my mind. I know it's 8 o'clock, Holly. Bring it to M22. That's what I will do. So, got 2 of them to bring to you. One that is a winner already. It's in the drawer. And I'll put this one in the drawer and try not to accidentally rub off any of the letters. But put your name right on the back. There. I know what I should do. I should put it in a folder along with my underwear. I mean my briefs in my briefcase. No. See, you got me going, Jill. All right. So that's it. That's it for tonight's show. If you're watching the replay, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. We had a lot of fun tonight. 2-hour show. Yeah. I don't know who's live right now. Doesn't matter. You can go. Yeah, bring your own quarter. Good one, Todd. Good one. So I'm too cheap to have any. That might be the only one in the house. It probably belongs to Holly. All right. That's it. We'll see you Wednesday night live from M22. We'll be doing Why Do We Say It? And Linda might be doing her scratch off also that she won tonight for guessing this channel, which was Robert from Weekend RVing. Wrong. RV weekends. RV weekends. Million James is Weekend RV. So try to remember that. It's a Speedo. I don't wear Speedo stuff. I think that's kind of yuppie-ish, if you will. Wear a Speedo. I see these guys on touring bikes or racing bikes practicing, and they're wearing Speedos. And it's like, yeah. Their asses up in the air. Never mind. You ain't going to catch me in Speedo. All right, Sue, Jill, everyone. Yes, safe travels. See you on Wednesday. And we'll also get to see you again next Saturday for the 2 live streams next Saturday for Guess the Channel. Thank you, Fordman. Yes, you should, Todd. European-like. Yeah. Okay. I still don't like it. You know, I don't like tight-fitting garments like that on women either. Yeah, Speedo has a tendency to show what you got. Yeah, I don't care for that. Where's the mystery? Might as well just go naked. Oh. All right. Thank you, Jill. I will drive safe. I'm driving a tank, so it should be pretty easy. So you don't go over 60. She can't. She's governed. Not by the governor, by the governor that's built into the engine, because it's a school bus. Some people can take those out. I don't know how yet. I could wear a kilt. I have a kilt. I have a couple of them. They are mini kilts, I'll call them. They were accidental. I was trying to make Daisy Dukes out of a couple pair of pants that were pretty worn out. Well, they ended up being turned into kilts. I don't know why. I was drinking back in those days, and I cut the crotch right out of them. Anyway, that's it. Fair winds and smiles. And as always, and as usual, and it can't be repeated enough, may God bless. Good night, everyone. And the broadcast. That's not a kilt. Okay.